Apologies for not showing up last week, but priorities over pleasure. You know, this is a pleasure and not a priority yet, but it's growing on the priority list. So make sure you listen, iHeartRadio, download the Spreaker app so you can get notifications for shows, live shows. I tried to say new and live at the same. Y'all know I gotta laugh. I gotta laugh. I gotta laugh. Yeah, we're gonna be talking about the NBA trades today. It was the deadline. But before we do that, I'm gonna let you know they talking about this 50 greatest rapper thing. The 50 greatest rappers, huh? I got some information though based off of how they made their decision, which is more based off of accolades than skill set. But that's going back almost to how I said, you know, the last show, hip hop versus rap, or what's the difference? This is almost one of them situations because you got to think they going off of accolades, so they more basing it off of the culture than the lyricist or the skill set. So that's like separating the rapper from the culture. So you creating a list of the 50 greatest rappers based off of accolades, which is more how the culture embraced them. Not because there's some people that got bars that ain't on the TV screen. So that list, and there been a lot of people complaining. Me personally, I ain't studied it, but I done looked over it, and I could give y'all the top 10. Y'all want to know who the top 10 is? But before I let you all know, we're going to take a commercial break. Are you looking to promote to the Cleveland, Ohio area? Well, BeHereCleveland.com is where it's at. Packages starting at $19.99 a month. Or register with your email and get a free business listing. BeHereCleveland.com, where it's at. Yeah. If you're in the Cleveland area or you're trying to promote to the Cleveland area, go register. BeHereCleveland.com. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Website still under construction, but you can still access it. But yeah, some of the 50 greatest rappers that Billboard, this Billboard's list. So we gonna give this credit to Billboard. So where y'all want me to start? Okay, you can call in too, or text. You can text and I will screen your call at 1-440-370-2996. Text, or if you download the Spreaker app, you can chat. Communication is key. That's all we need to know. But I'm about to give y'all the top 10 of these 50, and then I might even go in and see what some of the other 40 are. I seen Rick Ross at 50. See, Rick Ross should have been up there because he kind of like the culture. Oh, excuse me, y'all. The culture, and he got bars. They got Andre 3000 not even in the top 10. Rakim, or Big Daddy Kane all the way at 20. And Dr. Dre ain't even a rapper at 40. That's where they placed him at. Now, off of accolades, he probably higher than 40 if you go off of that. But yeah, number 10 on this 50 list, but number 10 is Nicki. Nicki got bars, and she probably the most famous female rapper out there. Then you got Snoop Dogg, another marketer at heart. And I was saying like Snoop, he rap, but he don't really got lyrics. He's a good marketer. He sells himself good. Drake, in one of his early videos, he talk about marketing. Lil Wayne, he got a character. Lil Wayne, he's still Lil Wayne at 40. Then we got the B.I.G. number 6. He wasn't here long enough. I always imagine how it'd be if him and Pac would have never, we lost him. But Pac, Eminem number 5, Pac number 4, Nas number 3. Now you got the top 3. They lyricists and I don't really know about Kendrick because he's number 2, and then we got Jay-Z. I don't really know about Kendrick Ventures outside. I know he won some Pletzers, some Peace Pretzers, the awards. The Pletzers, man, y'all know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I don't, Jay-Z, he a businessman. He got bars though. Nas a businessman. He got bars. I don't really know. So I guess Kendrick got a lot of Grammys or something. Because they said they basing it off of accolades. Yeah. So let me see what's going on. They got some more information. Yeah, they had the where they at, the 50 Billboard. They put this together. But sometimes in the world of marketing, people do anything. Like they say, all energy is good energy, whether you think it's negative energy or not. It's giving you publicity, promotion, and some more things. Y'all gotta excuse my breathing. I went to the doctor yesterday to get a checkup. They said I need to lose some weight. I think I told y'all that before. I'm gonna stop playing. I'm laughing, but well, the health and wealth and the weight cause a lot of other issues if you don't take care of it. And what's crazy about it, not getting too far off topic, but I was always a fit person growing up. Maybe because the way I decided to increase or add cash flow. But I had that list, man. They was saying they done switched the list up. But yeah, they had Eminem. He said he don't care. Okay, I think this the list. Okay, they got Ross at 50, Run DMC at 49. Come on, man. I guess it was the style. I guess Run DMC was just selling itself. Um, he was one of the first rappers to get marketed and start being in movies and have a style like almost a brand. They was one of the first rappers to be branded. Run DMC, they wore the Adidas with no shoestrings. It was going down. They wore the leather jackets with the big hats, the Godfather hats, the gold rings and stuff. But you got Melly Mel, that's the Grandmaster Flash, and them the don't push me, 'cause I'm close to the edge. Oh, now they tripping. They got MC Light at 47. MC Light? Man, if y'all ain't never listened to MC Light, go listen to MC Light and listen to them bars. It's the cha cha cha. I don't even want to go there because she used to go in. And they used to have the cold beats. I forgot what their producer and DJ name was. They might got it in here. Yeah, but MC Light used to come off. Jada Kiss at 40. Man, who made this list? Now Ice T, you should have been 50, man. Ice T ain't never had no bars for real. He just talked. He was more like one of the first political type rappers that was gangster. You get it's a difference to just being gangster. Like he was like a Tupac in his era, the early '80s, late '80s, before Pac came around. He might have helped invent Pac for real. They got Latifah at 44. Latifah used to flow too. Oh, they got Bun on here. Ain't no Dom Perignon. It's supposed to bubble. See, y'all ain't hip to that one. Y'all only know about Players Anthem. Okay, they got Redman. They tripping. E40. Okay, there go Dre. Dre ain't even no rapper, but he used to be rapping. But Cube used to write the NWA most of their raps. Him and Ren. And then when he got with when he started Aftermath, it was Eminem pushing the bars. Luda, the character, he should have been a little higher than 39. Okay, we got Gucci. Gucci be coming off though. He got a little something, but he could be a little higher. Common, he made tracks, but he wasn't really high. Then we got my man Mos Def, Yasheen Bey, aka the Morris Assassin. Future be selling people dreams. He leading people in the wrong direction. I hate to say it. They say this dude don't even do drugs. Be talking about Molly and Percocet. Busta Rhymes, T.I. 32, Lil Kim at 31, Lauryn Hill. She actually turned more into a singer than a rapper. She just came from a rap group, the Fugees. We got Pusha T. Pusha T probably would be higher, but the way he built his brand, he just more like want to be behind the scene collecting the dough. But he got bars. Oh, my man Black Thought from the what was the name of that song? Oh man, it was Jill Hill. No, not Janelle Sinead. Chrisette Michelle. Q-Tip, 27. Pun, rest in peace. 26. Method Man, he got way more flow than 25. KRS-One at 24. Come on, Billboard. That's probably because KRS-One be giving that knowledge. He be giving out too much knowledge, but they got it. They can't help but to respect his skills. He's top 25 out of 50, but he could have been higher. But they don't want people to be like KRS-One, because if you go listen to him, he gonna your third eye gonna open up. Curtis Blow, he was the first marketing wizard with rap. Ghostface, they say he just was too thuggish. X, he got tricked when he was a kid, so he had bad habits. Rest in peace. Kane, Kane was just more like a playboy. You know what I'm saying? He had a couple lyrics, but he was more a playboy. Missy, you could call her a rapper, but she was more of a producer and just had some hits. Cube got lyrics. 18 cool, but they could have had him a little higher. 50 Cent before Cube. That got to be an Alkalade thing right there for sure. Face, okay, Face 16. That's what's up. J. Cole. J. Cole should be up there, but I guess he one of them people that don't. He don't really want the mainstream. He just want people to hear him and make some money. LL. Nobody can rap quite like I can. I take a muscle bound man and put its face in the sand. I'm not the last, but I make you say go and do the hey. My man LL Rakim. I ain't no joke. See, I'm a throwback. Andre 3. Hey, see what made him fall down is because he kind of stopped rapping. If he'd have kept on going, he'd probably been up there. Yay, just didn't make the top 10 because that boy Ye got something to say. And then of course y'all know the top 10: Nicki, Snoop, Drake, Loverboy Drake, Lil Wayne, the lyrical assassin, gangster from the slums of New Orleans, the B.I.G., the storytelling master, Eminem. You just be like, huh? And we got Pac, and they claim that I'm violent, like I say, because I refuse to be silent. Nas, I know I can. Salute Nas, because I've been using Nas little music as the little reels for the little, I call it little because I've created it, but the Bavaria kids, y'all need to go check that out. Bavaria, that's BRAVURAS, clothingcollection.com. Kendrick Lamar, my favorite covers, how that song go? It's swimming pools, but I don't know. But you know, with the money tree, I might have to listen to that. Jigga man, that boy Jigga ain't play. He was taking you out if you play with him. Yeah, so that's that top 50. What you all think? Remember, you can listen later on iHeartRadio and other streaming platforms. The Think and Reflect podcast show on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. But did you know? Because I got to give y'all a holiday of the day. Guess what today was? And I had me a slice. National Pizza Day. Did you have a slice? There's National Pizza Day. They got me a little slice. I almost was, I said it, but I'm like, I said it, communication is key. But I just wanted to have a slice knowing I celebrated. But yeah, that's the 50 greatest rappers. I'm going to take a small break from y'all. I'll be right back. Are you looking to promote to the Cleveland, Ohio area? Well, BeHereCleveland.com is where it's at. Packages starting at $19.99 or register with your email and get a free business listing. BeHereCleveland.com, where it's at. Can you hear me? I'm about to give y'all a lesson in media podcast or whatever you want to call it, because podcasting is out. It's been out for a while, but the way people podcast now is really called video cast, and I'm gonna keep telling y'all that. But what's going on right now is a bed. Like when you hear the music playing in the background, and you hear the radio host talking or the podcast host talking, that's called a bed music. So it's just background music, but it's talk. Sometimes you gotta know the lingo. Yeah. But before I get off into, we gonna talk about that too. But before we get off into that, guess what? The fun fact I got for y'all this week. A lot of y'all probably know this, but some don't. The Four Corners. Do you know what the Four Corners are? Utah, Colorado, Arizona, and New Mexico. The Four Corners is the only spot where you can stand in all four states at once. What the? But they got a spot out that way. Utah, Colorado, Arizona, and New Mexico called the Four Corners. I might have told y'all this one, but if not, you know now. 216 site 1440 370-2996. You can send a text or download the Spreaker app so you can get notifications for new episodes when we go live. Like today, our regular time is Thursdays at 2 p.m. But because I wanted to do this NBA, talk about the trades, because it was a couple of blockbusters, especially in the last week, and it was a real big one last night. And as y'all know, I'm a Clevelander, and I love my Cleveland teams. And the Cavs made a trade last offseason, and some of what they gave up was kind of like, ooh. But the person, he been living up to it. But when you think about what you give up, but it's better to get what you get out of 3 or 4 players out from one person. But it's like that you lose that depth. But yeah, we gained depth because a lot of people stepped up. You know, we got a young team, the Cavs. We young. And we didn't make a trade today. They was looking at a few people, but at the same time, I was thinking like maybe they don't really need to make no trade because it'll kill the chemistry in the locker room. Like locker room chemistry mean a lot when it comes to the field because communication. People know how to communicate. You know what I'm saying? They understand each other. So, then you know how to deal with people. Sometimes you might, especially in the pros. I ain't never been in the pro, but just even playing on a sports team where everybody ain't from the same area, you still gotta learn how to work with that person or deal with them just on that level. Like outside of playing whatever sport or whatever y'all got to do as a team, outside of that, you go your way, I'm gonna go mine. But yeah, today, the trade deadline, February 9th, NBA. I know y'all like, man, this guy usually be talking about topics, but that's the topic, is the NBA. It's a big day, man. It's a real big day when it comes to what the league gonna look like, because the trades make the league look totally different. Like the biggest trade it was actually a couple trades that came from the same team within the last week. Kyrie went to Dallas, and Durant went to Phoenix. I thought Kyrie going to Dallas. I ain't know Luka was hurt, so we ain't gonna. But Kyrie first game he had 20. He almost had a triple double or something like. He had a nice stat line. and they won too. So I'm like, ooh, Kyrie and Luca. But I don't really know Dallas team. Oh yeah, they got a little Tim Hardaway. They got a couple of people. I think Porzingis down there. They got a little squad. So you know they might got something. But then in the middle of the night, everybody wake up like, yeah, Kevin Durant is traded to the Phoenix Suns. That's Durant, Booker. What's the one center dude? How you say it? Let me get to this. Andre Ayton, or something his name is. But since the first trade that happened was January 23rd, it was the Lakers traded. It was some little bull crap. And then the next trade was February 5th, where you had Kyrie Irving and one of the twins, Markeith Morris, went to Dallas, and then Brooklyn got Dinwiddie. He basically just went back to where he started. They got Deron Finley. So I'm not familiar with this player though. They got a first round pick and 2 second round. Excuse me. So they really, cause Dinwiddie he be balling though, but Morris a ball too. So and I got to check up on this Finley dude. Let me see what his stats look like. See, we got this gambling. Every time you look, they talking about the over and unders, and come on, man, dang, yeah, they talking about his in-game stats. But then the next trade was after the Kyrie trade. It was the next big one. Oh dang, and Josh Hart got traded. Oh, they came up. Josh Hart must be balling and get all of that. Okay, so we got that was the Irvin trade. Oh, San Antonio got Dwayne Dedman in the second round draft pick, but that was a small trade. Miami got some cash. Sacramento, Brooklyn, another trade, the small little, some names you never heard of. Then we got this Laker trade. It was a 3 team. The Lakers get Russell. He go back on Malik Beasley and Jared Vanderbilt. I think Minnesota, cause we played Minnesota a couple of times already this year. But I know Russell, he get his ball on. He got better. Even after he pulled that stuff against old boy and told the singing, wasn't all the rap. I forgot her name. She ain't been rapping in a minute neither. She was on T.I. level. What was that girl name? But anyhow, he told him, like, he snitched on the dude, but that's another story. Hey, he either got over that. He balling now. Let me see there. Minnesota got Mike Conley from Utah. That was part of the three-way then. I got a couple of second round picks, some little no names, but what the big move in that was LA getting rid of Westbrook. But Utah wound up getting the first round pick too, and Russell. But you know they was talking about the main media was talking about Russell might get booted from Utah. Cause I was thinking like, well, Utah got all them players we gave them. They changed. Hey. But then okay, we got Josh Hart. I ain't really know about this one. He went to New York. I thought we was gonna get Cam Reddish. And then they got some other foreign dudes. I can't say their name in the first round pick, but it's lottery protected. That's Portland. Okay, then we got Toronto and San Antonio made a trade. I don't know these dudes. Jacob Potel, Kim Birch, a first round pick, protected 2 second rounds. Then we got Phoenix, Kevin Durant, T.J. Warren. The Warren dude be balling too. They get Malik Bridges, Cam Johnson, Jay Crowder going to he going to another team, Milwaukee, and Brooklyn gonna get a bunch of oh they breaking it down. But Oklahoma City's yeah, it's some couple of weak trades. Denver made another trade. Philly. Yeah, it's a bunch of goofy trades going on. Y'all probably don't really want to hear about this. Um, yeah, they ain't really no big difference, man. Okay, hold up. Team Golden State got that. Oh, Gary Payton went back to the Golden State, huh? Detroit got Wiseman. Atlanta got baby balling too. They got Patrick Beverly up out of L.A. too. I never knew that was. I'm like, man, this ain't gonna work. Him and Brian do not get along. Brian put his finger on, hey, y'all good. We gotta fix this because I ain't going out bumming. You know, speaking of LeBron, he the new scoring all time scoring champ. They say 60+% of the points was made while he played for Cleveland. So he better go down in the Cleveland jersey. When John Wall went back to Houston, Danny Green, and they got that's a swap. Eric Gordon go to the Clippers. Oh, they weren't feeling John Wall in L.A. And some dude, Luke Kennard. Okay, it's another Josh Richardson. That's a garbage trade too. Yeah, them little last minute trades was kind of like, huh? But the big trades was first of all Kyrie. Then we got Russell. Russell done fell off. Kyrie and Durant, they still like ballers. So that West just got ooh wee. But you know what happened with Brooklyn kind of disintegrating their team? The Cavs, boy, it just we guaranteed the playoffs now. But we balling. We got our groove back. We fell off for a minute. I'm kind of glad they didn't make a trade, and I thought they was gonna give up Kevin Love because Kevin Love, you know, he got all that money. He ain't been playing, but they talking about a buyout or some, you know how the loopholes. But yeah, today was the NBA trade deadline. Your boy Brian broke the scoring record. The Cavs ain't make a trade. The biggest trade is Durant going to Philly. Man, the one thing about this era, man, like these people not dedicated. Like the stars been in play for 3, 4 teams. When I was young, like the the person played on that one team almost until he retired from it. Unless it like the trades was really big and blockbuster. These dudes be like, I want to get traded. So the NBA, it's a league, it's a players' league. So the players they get the Oh yeah, I think that was Porzingis. What number Kyrie wearing over there? Did he go back to number two? Oh, he went back to number two. Yeah, it was a halfway decent. Um, what's the name? But coming up, the NBA is about to be the All Star weekend. It's in Utah. Our player, he from Utah, so he can't wait to go there and be like, yeah. But Durant, I feel Durant. No, you got when the thing be the names sound good, but do they really play good together? That's the whole thing. Are they are the players compatible? Are they able to coexist? Because that's what a lot of the only team that was put together that coexisted, and they ain't really do a good job was the Heat. They was going, but we did the same thing with Brian with some little outcasts. Well, no, we ain't really have no outcasts because Kyrie thought the Cavs was about to be his team right before LeBron came. Kyrie had just got that money. Yeah, but the NBA it's going it shake up and then make it keep the season. It's always gonna be a trade every year in the NBA. The NFL don't be as aggressive with the trades, but it be some major trades. But every year since I've really been into the NBA, it's gonna be a trade that shakes up the league and make it keep it entertaining. My perspective, anyway. I think they just like to keep it entertaining because the players still get paid. They just might have to go to another team, play their game like they professionals. But speaking of sports, we got that big game, the Super Bowl. Since I mentioned the NBA, that's coming up next week. So we gonna, I might even do a Super Bowl special on the go. You know, do it on the go. But yeah, I ain't really have much to talk to y'all about. I just wanted to voice my opinion on this trade. My Cavs stayed put. Durant over there with Booker and Paul. See what they could do. I really wanted to see Luca and Kyrie together. Cause Durant, you got to think when it's they that good, they kind of now you got to see who willing to give up their shots. Cause the center dude, I think he's still looking for like the max contract. Paul and Booker got their money. Who did Dallas? Okay, Dallas doing with it. I guess the Finley Smith dude was a point guard. But yeah, Kyrie he ain't really he just making Dallas better because they really ain't give up much, but they gave up something. But they still got their regular core. So let me see. They had one about the trade, the winners and losers. Let me see who they say. I think they were saying something about. Oh no, this ain't the one. It was one where they was talking about the winners and losers who won the trade deadline. Winners and losers from. Oh, they call it chaotic. Man, it ain't chaotic. Okay, they saying the Lakers won. They saying the Lakers won because Westbrook contract was 47 million. Oh, it's expiring though. Yeah, Russell gonna make a difference. I mean, D'Angelo Russell. The Brooklyns, yeah, they lost. They took a beating. They basically rebuilt. They got a lot of draft picks, but when a team good, them draft picks really be worthless. Like switching sports, like how people even with the Cavs. Cause we gave us some first round. Basketball is really different. You might could come up on a gym in the third round with the NFL, but anything like after pick 15, 20 in the NBA, it's a ceiling. Like that's why they call them prospects. Like they be hoping they become something, but they ain't expecting them. But them top 10, especially that top 5, they hope for you to be something. But yeah, and but getting back to the Q, them draft picks, they really don't be mean in that. Like when the team, because if you trade and you become a good team, your draft spot be lower. It ain't gonna be top. Like we got Juke this year. I think we gave up a first round last year too. So we already about to be in draft pick number 2 out of them 3 we gave up for Watson. If I'm sure. Who did we draft this year? Let me see. Yeah, but if Watson do his thing, them draft picks ain't. If like Mitchell, he do his thing, them draft picks ain't worth nothing. Oh yeah, I was listening to my boy Justin Timberlake. It's not a bad thing. Oh, Houston traded the pick to Philadelphia, and they drafted Jordan Davis from Georgia. Oh, he won some trophy. What was his stats in the NFL? They ain't even got his stats. Professional career. Nope. This dude ain't even play. It's not a bad thing to fall in love. Yeah, that's the cut, my boy Justin Timberlake. That's been my special one. But yeah, them draft picks, man, it was like that Durant, and then the killing part about it because it happened in the middle of the night. When you just there, you might be here listening to the radio while you're in the car, or you might change the channel, and then you just see the oh yeah, Kevin Durant. Like they saying it like it been happening. I'm listening to it like it just happening. They say this was hours ago in the middle of the night they made the trade. But yeah, that was the biggest trade on the NBA trade deadline 2023. Cavs ain't make a trade for you Clevelanders. Today is National Pizza Day. Don't forget, you still got time. It's only 8:43 Eastern time. And the fun fact of the day is, if you didn't know, Utah, Colorado, Arizona, and New Mexico has an area called Four Corners where it's the only place in the country where you could be standing in four states at the same time. Also, don't forget to download the Spreaker app. That's Spreaker, so you could get notifications for new and live shows. You can also listen later and stream us on iHeartRadio and other streaming platforms. You can follow us on Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook at TNRPshow.com. We're on TikTok too. Wherever social media platform you like to be roaming and that's your stomping ground, we there. But before we go, take a quick little break from y'all. And I actually made an error today, but we gonna give y'all some of this. Yeah, I forgot to hit y'all with the Hollow Eve by that boy GC Nardo, my intro music for the Think and Reflect segment. I was so busy trying to get y'all that fun fact, but don't forget to follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, the Think and Reflect podcast show, the Voice Your Opinion. Remember, download that speaker app so you can get new episodes, or when we go live so you can call in, text, or chat. You know, pleasures over priorities. Psych, priorities over pleasure. This is the boy, Ricky D, This is the Think and Reflect podcast show. Our regular airtime is Thursdays at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, before I started the show, I was actually, just before I go, I was listening to, let me see if my man's still talking. He might still be talking. Oh, no, he gone. Let me see. Let me go to, but I got some good information. I got some good information. Oh, he's still going in. Let me see. He's still going in. Look, he's still going in. Listen to my man.
I gotta do some real life math with y'all. I'm not good at math. So somebody with a calculator, somebody good at math, and y'all don't gotta be good at math to get this stuff down. Give me some help here. If I told y'all that my first digital product 25,000 people bought, I did not have any of this in place. Once I had an order bump, my order bump was $20. 20% of people bought once I got this in place.
I ain't gonna tell y'all who he is yet, but I'm telling y'all can listen to me because I think I know just as much. I just ain't been applying, if not more. But that's, no, don't take it as hate. It's just me checking myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm just checking myself. But yeah, I appreciate y'all for listening. Make sure you look for that new episode if you got the app downloaded. If we go live. But if you don't and you listening later on iHeart or another streaming platform, download the Spreaker app. That's Spreaker. The Think and Reflect podcast show with your boy Ricky D, where we voice our opinion and you can voice yours. Catch you next week.